I've been getting asked a lot how to do perfect tweaks and how to pump in BMX streets, so I thought I'd make a little video showing you guys how to do perfect tweaks and how to pump in BMX streets. We're going to start with perfect tweaks and then we're going to go into pumping. I got the highest res gamepad viewer I could possibly find, so hopefully this helps you guys out. I'm going to be doing toboggans to teach you guys, but you can do this with a lot of tricks in the game. I'll show you a couple different tricks that you can tweak, but for the teaching portion of this video, I'm going to be doing toboggans. So yeah, let's just start off with the toboggan, which is just our left bumper in the bottom left. If you guys are wondering how to do any tricks, you can always pause, go to guide, BMX, air tricks, right? We could probably find the toboggan in here somewhere. Toboggan left is what I'm doing, right? So left bumper and to the bottom left. If you're riding left foot forward, you could do right bumper into the bottom right. So left bumper and bottom left is toboggan. And all we're going to do is when our stick is in the bottom left and we're in the toboggan, we're either going to roll the stick up or we're going to roll the stick down. Or you could think of it rolling it left or rolling it right. Yeah, you think of it however you want. But you're going to do just a slight roll with the right stick. So we'll air and do a toboggan, and we're just going to slowly roll the stick, right? So we'll do the trick and then roll it. And you'll see in the bottom left in the HUD, it'll tell you when you've tweaked a trick. Right, so right here, I'll just do a toboggan. And then I'll tweak the toboggan right there. So I'm just rolling it up. You don't have to roll it a specific way, right? Like you could roll it up like I've been doing. Or you could roll it the other way. It doesn't matter. You just have to roll the stick. And so what a perfect tweak is when you do that all in one motion, right? So you can do just a toboggan. Then you could do a toboggan and then tweak it. And then doing it all in one smooth motion is a perfect tweak. And you'll know it's a perfect tweak because it'll tell you in the HUD. You can see it right below my controller overlay, right? Knack is going to be right trigger and bottom left for me. There's a normal knack. And again, we're just going to do that and then we're going to tweak it. So we're going to just roll the stick a little bit, right? Knack, rolling it, getting the tweak. Again, you don't have to roll it in any specific direction. You could be up like this, or you could roll it down like that. Doesn't really matter. So now that we've got it tweaked, we're just going to do it all in one smooth motion. That was not smooth enough, I guess. That one was smooth enough. There's the perfect tweak. So all you're doing is trying to do the input and roll the stick, and then getting it all in one smooth motion. And that is how you do a perfect tweak, right? Like you do a can tweak, and then a perfectly tweaked can. Just getting it all in one smooth motion. All right, turn down. Turn down, tweak. And then we'll get the perfectly tweaked turn down. Oh God. There we go. Boom. Perfect tweak, turn down. So it's just when you get it all in one smooth motion. You could do the same for inverts, right? There's an invert. There's a tweaked invert. And then here's a perfectly tweaked invert. And yeah, that's probably the best explanation I could possibly give for you guys. You could maybe try doing things in slow motion, right? So slow motion. It's maybe a little bit easier to do that. Definitely, you can do the actual input a lot slower since you're in slow motion. That was a double bar spin. You're not getting any perfect tweaks on bar spins, but boom. Yeah, maybe just try doing the whole trick in slow motion because you can do the actual input for the trick and roll it a lot slower. But yeah, all you got to do is do the input for the trick and roll your stick. All right, we're going to go into pumping now. Now for pumping, I think the best spot to learn how to pump is probably in a half pipe. Since we're already here, we'll just do it here. So in order to pump, you need to have a preloaded hop. So that means you have to hold down the right stick in order to pump. Now, when you're holding the right stick down, your left stick is what you're going to use to actually pump through transition. If we push up on the left stick, you'll see he moves up. And if we pull down, you'll see he kind of squats down a bit. So just like in real life, you want to compress on flat and push up through transition. So if we just look at a ramp from the side, where the ground is flat and where the bank is flat, that is where you will be holding down on both sticks. And through the curved part of the transition, that is where you push up. So we're gonna come up, we're gonna have both sticks down, we're gonna push up right there. And that is one successful pump, right? We're gonna do that one more time. Ready? We're holding down, preloading our hop, holding down with the left stick. As we're coming through the transition, you press up. After you've done that, and you can see it, right? You can see my character get a little speed up, right? We'll load and then pump. You can see him kind of speed up a little bit there. The next thing I would do immediately is on a bank like this, pump up it and then pump down it. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold down, we're going to pump up, press down, and then press up again. And now you can see we've actually picked up quite a bit of speed. And we're going to do that again. We're going to hold down, pump up, hold down since we're on flat, pump up through the transition. One more time for you guys. Push up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Holding down, pressing up. You can turn a bit. Holding down, pressing up. Now, I think where maybe this gets a little confusing for people is when they're carving on a bank, they think they have to do something like this, where they go do a perfectly straight pump, turn around, and do a perfectly straight pump. You can actually roll your left stick on the side so you can pump and turn. I'll show you guys that now. So instead of doing a straight push up like this, all I'm going to do is, instead of going straight down to up, I'm actually going to turn right on the transition, and I'm going to just roll the stick like this. So instead of going down, up, I'm just going to go from the bottom, roll to the top, roll it back down to the bottom, and then roll it back up to the top. All right, so I'm going to roll it up to the top, come back down, and roll it again. That way you can actually pump while steering, right, like this. We'll go the other way. And then once you get the hang of that, I mean, it's smooth sailing. You'll be pumping everywhere. So if you're going straight up a ramp, you know, you just do the straight back and straight forward. And then if you're carving, you can definitely kind of roll it like this. And you can also practice the rolling on flat ground. You can actually pump the flat ground like you would in real life. Right. And something that's really useful with the pumping in this game is, let's say I wanted to just roll out of this guy right here. If you hold both sticks down, you'll actually just roll right out of stuff. Whereas normally you might just like kind of get stuck. If you don't have enough speed, you can like pump, and then hold down, and you'll actually ride out of transition. Or like I kind of showed this in my test video forever ago. If you have a lot of speed and you just ride into this, you're kind of just air it to flat. But if you hold the down pump while rolling into this, you'll actually just roll right in. If you actually squat as you're rolling in, it's better than just holding them down beforehand, right? Like instead of, I mean, always have the jump preloaded, but if you roll in and pull down on the stick as you roll in, that's going to really suck you down to the ground. And then you can pump the bottom. Or even like a little spot like that where I just kind of went over the edge. Like you can hold down on an area like that and stick to the ground, which will, if you're going really fast, it will save you a bunch so you don't like spin out of control, hit that little bump and lose control. You're going over a corner like this, like that. It becomes really helpful once you learn how to pump. So we'll go over this one more time really quick, right? We'll start from the beginning real quick and work our way up. We're going to just hold both sticks down and push up through the transition on the left stick. You can do this backwards too if you wanted. Over here. Now we're going to go down, push up through the transition, down, up through the transition. Right? And if you have some decent speed, you can actually just roll it so you can turn and pump at the same time. Boom. If you ride BMX in real life, it's pretty much exactly how you would pump a bike in real life. You just have to know the inputs for it, because in real life, this is exactly what it looks like when you pump transition. Hopefully that helps you guys with your perfect tweaks and your pumping. If it does, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, I will try and answer them in the comments. I think tomorrow, the day after I upload this, I'm definitely gonna go live. So if you need some help with any other tricks or challenges or anything specific, check out the stream. And I'll also leave a link to my Discord in the description. You can join my Discord if you want to share clips, ask me any questions, if you need any help with the game. And yeah, I'll definitely try to post in Discord when I'm going live if you guys want to try and hop on some multiplayer or something like that. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck with your perfect tweaks and pumping. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.